Renting versus buying. Ah! I'm Zeke.
I'm Derek. We're Tanner Realty. We're a brokerage in Central Arkansas. This channel is all about educating you about real estate.
Dive right in. Renting versus buying. The old age question. Everybody debates this. Should I rent? Should I buy?
There's a lot of factors that go into the question.
And honestly, there's no perfect answer. The question is, though, is what are your specific needs at this time? If you only plan on living in an area for a few years, I'd probably recommend not buying, probably renting. There's a lot of cost to selling. On average, it costs a seller about 10% of the overall purchase price to sell the home. And just when you're not staying in one place very long, sometimes buying can actually hurt you. It can limit mobility. With that all being said, renting is very good if you're looking for stabilized expenses. You know, every single month you're going to pay this amount, and if the HVAC goes out, you don't have to pay $10,000 to replace it. If the roof goes out, you don't have to pay $20,000 to replace it. It also allows you, if a year later you don't like the place anymore, you can just move to another one. How simple is that? A lot of people too, they don't like mowing yards. So they like renting a place because they just don't want to deal with the hassle of home ownership.
Now, obviously, the con to renting is that money's going out every single month. You're not building up any equity in a home. So that's your downfall ultimately to renting, is you're not
gaining any equity. On average, and with that being said, one of the best ways to build wealth in America is owning a home. On average, a renter's net worth is usually 10 to 20 times less than a homeowner. As inflation continues to rage, one of the best hedges against inflation in the past, historically, has been real estate. So with that being said, let's dive right into the pros and cons of owning a home.
Historically, over a 100-year period, homes have and continue to appreciate.
So Derek, what's one of your favorite reasons of owning a home?
Well, one of my favorite reasons is you can kind of do some things that you want to do to the home. Maybe you want to update that bathroom. Maybe you want to change out the countertops. Maybe you want to build a garden in the back. You can do those types of things.
Gotta grow them greens.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the great reasons to own a home is that it's yours. You know, you put that flag down and say, this is my place. There's a lot of pride that comes with home ownership. The other thing is you can make it how you want. If you want to put in lime green walls, go for it. If you want to put in pink countertops, go for it. Now, obviously, I'm not recommending these things, but at the end of the day, you can make it however you please. One of the great other benefits, and we touched on, is that you're able to build some equity in your home as you continue to pay down the loan. This is one great way to build wealth over a long period of time, so that when you maybe want to retire, that home is paid off and you don't have to pay out rent every month.
So one of the cons to home ownership is repairs, maintenance, and upkeep. You're going to have things go out on the home, like your roof or HVAC. You're going to have a leaky toilet. There's just so many things that over time that you're going to have to fix. So that is some extra money out of your pocket, and you need to be prepared for that if you are owning a home.
Owning a home also, even though it does put down roots, it can limit your flexibility and mobility. It takes time to sell a home. You know, if you're renting and your lease is up, you can just roll out. With a home, you've got to put it on the market. You've got to put it up for sale. Might have to do some repairs. Might take 90 to 120 days to sell. And we talked a lot about appreciation, but the home could go down in value. You know, it's like you could put it up for the market, but now markets go in waves. So you buy it 1 year, and then a year later, it might be down 10%. Then you have to cut a check to sell the home.
Which was common not that long ago. I know it's been kind of insanity when COVID hit for a couple of years, but
when I started in the business in 2013, there were a lot of people that bought in 07, 08, and I can remember 5 years later, they were having to cut a check to sell their home. That's some painful stuff.
So these are some big things to think through, the pros and cons of renting versus buying. If you found this content helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you need an agent to help you sell or purchase a home in your local market, we can connect you with one for free. Click the link in the description and we'll be in touch.
See you in the next video.